Forget the soft angels on Christmas cards. The real ones are fierce, blazing with fire, wielding swords of light, commanders of heaven's armies. Stay till the end, last as the one even demons fear to name. Ezekiel saw them first, the 4 living creatures. Each had 4 faces, human, lion, ox, and eagle, and wings full of eyes. Their bodies flashed like fire and lightning. They cried around God's throne, "Holy, holy, holy," living storms of power, not gentle guardians. When Abraham raised the blade above his son, it was Zadkiel who descended in a blaze of violet light. His voice split the silence of the mountain, commanding the hand of man to halt. In that still moment, he revealed the ram caught in the thorns, a divine exchange, life for life, mercy over sacrifice. Cloaked in hues of amethyst flame, he became the messenger of compassion within judgment, of restraint within might. Zadkiel stands as the reminder that the truest strength of heaven is not in wrath, but in mercy freely given. Barakiel, blessing of God. He brings heaven's favor to families and humble workers. Art shows in scattering rose petals that become blessings. His wings shine like sunlight, the warmth of divine joy. The praise of God. He walks among the tireless and the true, rewarding those who labor with pure hearts and lifting the spirits of the weary who refuse to give up. In one hand, he bears a crown gleaming with the glory reserved for the faithful who endured. In the other, a whip, not of cruelty, but of divine discipline, a reminder that purpose is forged through perseverance. Jegudiel stands as heaven's steward of diligence, the one who whispers to every soul that toil in goodness is never forgotten, and no act of devotion goes unseen. Seraphim, angel of prayer. In Revelation, he offers incense with the prayers of the saints. Head bowed before God, he carries every whispered prayer to heaven. Bearer of divine insight, he stands at the threshold. Bethlehem, Revelation, and mystery. It was Uriel who warned Noah of the coming flood, and later guided Ezra through visions too vast for mortal minds. In his grasp burns either a scroll or a sun of living fire, symbols of knowledge that both illuminate and purify. His light does not merely shine, it pierces the fog of confusion, revealing truth where shadows would deceive. Uriel as heaven's torch in the storm, the fire that enlightens, yet humbles. Through him, wisdom becomes not only understanding, but the courage to see the world as God sees it, brilliant, terrible, and filled with purpose. In the book of Tobit, he appeared not as a radiant being, but as a humble traveler walking beside Tobias on his long road. Through dusty paths and quiet prayers, he guided the young man with patience and unseen power. When darkness and danger drew near, Raphael drove out the demon that sought to destroy, and when sorrow weighed heavy, he restored sight to the blind, mending what the world had broken. Then he revealed his true name, saying, "I am Raphael, one of the 7 who stand before the Lord." In that moment, the veil between heaven and earth grew thin, and humanity was reminded that compassion itself can wear a mortal face. Raphael, the healer and guardian, is proof that the messengers of God still walk among us, quietly, faithfully, in every act of mercy and light. The morning star, once the fairest and most radiant among the host of heaven, his light shone brighter than any other, a brilliance born of beauty, wisdom, and divine favor. But within that light grew pride, a flame that sought to outshine even its maker. And pride became his ruin. For as the scriptures tell, Jesus said, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. The morning star was cast down, his splendor twisted into shadow. His song of praise turned to defiance. Now he roams the earth, restless, cunning, and vengeful, seeking to devour what he once adored. Where he walks, glory fades and hearts are tested, for he knows the language of light and how to wield it as deception. To wield it as deception, Lucifer's story endures as a warning written in fire, that even the brightest among heaven's choir can fall, and that no light, however beautiful, is safe from the shadow of pride. Gabriel, the messenger of God, swift as light and steadfast as truth. He stands among the mightiest of heaven's heralds. It was Gabriel who came to Daniel, bringing visions of kingdoms and the wisdom to understand them, how appeared to Zechariah in the temple stillness, foretelling the birth of a prophet who would prepare the way. And to Mary, humble, faithful, and afraid, Gabriel brought the message that would change all creation. You will bear the Son of Goddess. Words carried both wonder and weight, and through them eternity entered time. He is often depicted with a lily, sign of purity, or a trumpet, whose sound will one day shake the world awake, but his true symbol is the voice itself, the clear, unwavering sound of heaven breaking through silence. Michael the Archangel, leader of heaven's army, fought for Israel and battled Satan himself. Revelation says, Michael and his angels fought the dragon. His sword burns with holy fire. His armor blazes with light. His sword burns with holy fire, a flame that no shadow can withstand. His armor gleams like lightning over storm clouds, forged in the radiance of divine justice. When Michael descends to the battlefield, he does not come as a whisper or a warning, but as the roar of heaven's own wrath. Yet within his strength lies mercy, for he fights not for vengeance, but for deliverance. Every swing of his blade is a defense of light, every victory a reminder that darkness is finite. When Michael rises, the hosts of heaven rise with him, and the battle, before it begins, is already won. The dragon, that ancient serpent, called the devil, and Satan, rose in fury, his wings blotting out the stars, his voice shaking the firmament with blasphemy and rage. But Michael did not yield. He struck with a blade of holy fire, each blow ringing like thunder across eternity. Lightning crowned his helm, and the hosts of heaven rallied behind his cry. The dragon fell, cast down to the earth, his pride broken, his dominion shattered. And when the silence returned, the heavens echoed with victory and song. Now salvation and strength have come, and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. Michael's armor still blazes with divine light, his sword ever ready, his banner unstained. For wherever darkness rises, Michael rises higher, and when he does, the battle is already won. From fiery warriors to gentle healers, each angel shows a piece of heaven's power. Some walk beside us unseen, others blaze across the skies. Which one spoke to your heart? If you believe God is the Alpha and Omega, comment, God is supreme, and join us next time as we reveal more secrets of the heavenly host.